Grigori Rasputin, a name shrouded in mystery and controversy, rose to prominence during one of the most chaotic periods in Russia's history. Born in 1869 in the remote frozen lands of Siberia, Rasputin's journey from an obscure peasant to the trusted mystic of the powerful Romanov family is nothing short of astonishing. His influence over Tsar Nicholas II and Empress Alexandra grew as he claimed to possess mystical healing abilities and visions of the future, captivating them during a time of deep political instability and social unrest. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating world of Rasputin, exploring how his mysticism and controversial presence at court influenced the fate of the Romanovs. His ability to seemingly alleviate the suffering of Alexei Tsarevich, who suffered from hemophilia, earned him both admiration and disdain. As we unravel the layers of Rasputin's life, we will highlight his significant impact on the Romanov dynasty and the broader currents of Russian history. From his rise to power to his dramatic downfall, Rasputin's story is not just one of a mystic, but also a reflection of a nation on the brink of revolution. Join us as we uncover the complexities of this enigmatic figure and his lasting legacy. Grigori Rasputin was born in 1869 in the small Siberian village of Pokrovskoye, where he grew up in a peasant family. His humble beginnings were marked by a simple lifestyle, deeply rooted in the traditions and beliefs of rural Russia. Rasputin's early experiences in this close-knit community played a crucial role in shaping his character and worldview. His family, particularly his mother, instilled in him a sense of spirituality and a connection to the Orthodox faith, which would later influence his mysticism. As a young man, Rasputin was exposed to the hardships of peasant life, which fostered a deep empathy for the suffering of others. This empathy would later manifest in his self-proclaimed healing abilities. Key events during his formative years, such as the death of a close friend and his subsequent spiritual awakening, foreshadowed his future role as a mystic and advisor. These experiences ignited a quest for deeper understanding and connection with the divine, setting him on a path that would ultimately lead him to the heart of Russian society. Rasputin's early life laid the foundation for his complex persona, blending mysticism with the realities of a nation on the brink of change. Rasputin's ascent to prominence began with a chance encounter that would change the course of Russian history. In 1905, he was introduced to Tsar Nicholas II and his wife Alexandra during a time of great personal turmoil for the royal family. Their son, Alexei, suffered from hemophilia, a condition that left him vulnerable and in constant danger. Rasputin's reputation as a mystic and healer quickly caught the attention of the desperate parents, who sought any means to alleviate their son's suffering. His perceived healing abilities became a cornerstone of his influence within the Romanov family. Rasputin's presence seemed to provide comfort and hope, particularly during crises when traditional medicine failed. This bond deepened as he offered spiritual guidance, positioning himself as a trusted confidant to Alexandra, who believed he was sent by God to protect her family. The political and social climate of early 20th century Russia also played a significant role in Rasputin's rise. The country was rife with unrest, and the royal family faced increasing scrutiny and criticism. In this atmosphere of uncertainty, Rasputin's mysticism and connection to the royal family provided a sense of stability, allowing him to gain unprecedented influence over the Tsar and Tsarina, ultimately altering the course of Russian history. Rasputin's mysticism was a blend of deep spirituality and unconventional practices that captivated many while simultaneously raising eyebrows. He believed in the power of prayer, fasting, and healing through touch, often claiming to channel divine energy. His rituals, which included elements of Russian Orthodox traditions mixed with folk beliefs, intrigued those seeking solace in a time of uncertainty. However, these same practices also fueled skepticism and controversy, particularly among the Russian elite and clergy. Public perception of Rasputin was polarized. While some viewed him as a holy man and a miracle worker, others saw him as a manipulative charlatan. Sensationalized media portrayals painted him as a debauched figure, often exaggerating his influence over the royal family and depicting him as a threat to the monarchy. This negative publicity contributed to a growing distrust among the Russian elite, who feared that Rasputin's presence undermined the authority of the Tsar. As Rasputin's influence expanded, so did the animosity towards him. Many in the aristocracy and the clergy believed he was leading the royal family astray, exacerbating the already fragile political situation. This distrust ultimately set the stage for his dramatic downfall, as factions within Russia sought to eliminate what they perceived as a dangerous influence on the monarchy. Rasputin's role in Russian politics became increasingly pronounced during World War I, a time when the nation faced immense challenges on multiple fronts. As the Tsar and Tsarina turned to him for guidance, Rasputin began to influence key political decisions, often advocating for appointments and policies that aligned with his views. His recommendations, particularly regarding military leadership, were controversial and often met with skepticism. Many believed that his lack of formal political experience undermined the effectiveness of the government during a critical period. The backlash from political figures and the public was swift and severe. High-ranking officials and military leaders grew frustrated with Rasputin's interference interference, viewing him as an unqualified outsider meddling in affairs of state. Public sentiment turned against him as well, fueled by media portrayals that painted him as a corrupting force within the monarchy. This growing discontent contributed to a perception that the Romanovs were out of touch with the struggles of the Russian people. Rasputin's influence ultimately played a significant role in the decline of the Romanovs. His controversial decisions and the perception of his manipulation eroded the credibility of the royal family, leading to increased calls for reform and ultimately setting the stage for the revolution that would change Russia forever. The events leading to Rasputin's assassination were fueled by mounting frustration among nobles and politicians who viewed him as a dangerous influence on the Romanov dynasty. By 1916, his involvement in political affairs had alienated many, and a conspiracy began to take shape among a group of aristocrats determined to eliminate him. Key figures, including Prince Felix Yusupov and Grand Duke Dmitry Pavlovich, believed that Rasputin's continued presence threatened the stability of the monarchy and the future of Russia. On the night of December 29, 1916, the conspirators lured Rasputin to Yusupov's palace under the pretense of a social gathering. What followed was a dramatic and chaotic series of events. Initially, they attempted to poison him with cyanide-laced cakes and wine, but when that failed, they shot him multiple times. Even after being shot, Rasputin reportedly attempted to escape, leading to further gunfire and ultimately drowning in the Neva River. The immediate aftermath of Rasputin's death sent shockwaves through Russian society. While some celebrated the act as a necessary step to save the monarchy, others viewed it as a sign of the chaos engulfing the nation. Public reaction was mixed, with many questioning the motives of the conspirators and fearing that Rasputin's assassination would only deepen the crisis facing the Romanovs. His death marked a turning point, foreshadowing the impending revolution that would soon follow. Rasputin's life and death serve as powerful symbols of the decline of the Romanov dynasty and the tumultuous era that led to the Russian Revolution. His close ties to the royal family, coupled with the controversies surrounding his influence, epitomized the disconnect between the monarchy and the Russian populace. As the Tsar and Tsarina relied on him during a time of crisis, Rasputin became a scapegoat for the failures of the regime, ultimately representing the broader discontent that fueled revolutionary sentiments. In modern Russia, interpretations of Rasputin's legacy are varied. Some view him as a tragic figure, a mystic caught in the web of political intrigue, while others see him as a manipulative charlatan whose actions hastened the fall of the monarchy. His complex persona continues to spark debate among historians and the public alike, reflecting the ongoing struggle to understand this pivotal moment in Russian history. Rasputin's enduring fascination extends beyond academia into popular culture, where he has been depicted in films, literature, and music. His enigmatic character, marked by mysticism and controversy, captivates audiences, ensuring that Rasputin remains a compelling figure in the narrative of Russia's past and a symbol of the dramatic changes that reshaped the nation. In this video, we explored the enigmatic life of Grigori Rasputin and his profound influence on Russian history. From his humble beginnings in Siberia to his rise as a trusted advisor to the Romanov family, Rasputin's journey was marked by mysticism, controversy, and political intrigue. We examined how his perceived healing abilities and spiritual guidance captivated the royal family, while simultaneously igniting distrust among the Russian elite and clergy. His involvement in key political decisions during World War I and the subsequent backlash ultimately contributed to the decline of the Romanovs, culminating in his dramatic assassination. Rasputin's legacy serves as a reminder of the complexities surrounding historical figures and the multifaceted nature of their impact on society. As we reflect on his life, we are encouraged to consider the broader implications of power, influence, and the forces that shape history. If you found this exploration of Rasputin's life intriguing, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Don't forget to like this video and explore our related videos that delve deeper into the fascinating stories of history's most compelling figures. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the past. Thank you.